Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Nice, Rob Graham back here for another episode of Play Nice. It's only been 6 months or so. I think we were in the throes of the NFL playoffs, somewhere around there last time we got together.
No more snow.
No more snow, and now we're in the throes of summer, and we're rocking the air conditioning here at Casa de Nice right now, and you know what?
Nice.
We were talking about the different games that we could be playing, Robbie, but we've got basketball we're going to do. We've got hockey. We've got FIFA. We talked about doing an international flair at some point. We can get cricket on here. We can get handball on here. We'll just really screw with everybody's expectations. But we're going to screw with your expectations here right now because we're going to do one more round of golf, have some fun with it. But we're going to do it modified Stableford scoring system rules. If you know what that is, that's awesome. If you don't, I can't even explain it right now. It's points, not strokes. But Robbie and I agreed. We're still going to do $2 per point.
$2 per point.
And it's going to get hell of expensive, is my guess. But Robbie, I'm going to just throw the ball to you to start. Like, where do you want to start as I slice this like crazy? Oh, there it goes. Little draw. Oh, it's got cart path. Get going.
Let me ask you, what do you think of Joe Girardi getting fired? Happy? Sad? I'm a big Joe Girardi guy.
I'm a big Joe Girardi guy too, and it just frustrated me how much the Phillies were underperforming. Like, you shouldn't need the coach to be driving things as much as the Phillies needed the coach to be driving things. So I'll give you a perfect example. I took my two daughters, Julia and Jordan, to the Phillies-Giants game this past Wednesday. What is this? You drive her? Yeah, you know what? Get on the cart path. Your first ball of the day, putting on the cart path.
That's right there.
So we go, and I don't know if you know what happened this game. It's Phillies-Giants. Phillies are riding like a 5-game losing streak. Noel is on the mound, gives up a double to start the game, so everybody's already groaning. It's a mess.
It's Philly, yeah.
But he retires like the next 15 guys. Go to the top of the 6th inning. Phillies got a 2-0 lead, and gives up a double. Then gives up a double. Then gives up a double. 3 straight batters, 3 straight doubles. Ends up giving up a 5 spot. Now Phillies are down 5-2. What did not happen? Right? I'm sitting right behind home plate. I can see everything that's going on in the outfield. Not a single guy was stirring in the bullpen. Great. 70, 80 pitches, something like that. But he was getting lit up. He was getting hit hard. Why was there nobody in the bullpen? Like, can you explain that to me?
Is that Girardi saying, "Hey, I know I'm getting canned, so I'm just
I kind of have to imagine yes.
One of those.
I don't understand like what the thought process there was.
You at least get guys up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you at least get guys up. I mean, you got to have people throwing.
By the way, no free relief for you here with your right foot on the cart path. That could get uncomfortable here. I want to see you pivot out of this shot. But, it didn't really matter because the Phillies started their home run hitting ways in the bottom of the inning. Hit 2 home runs, scored 4, end up taking a 1-run lead 6-5. And then 3 shutout innings, we all drive home happy. But just the whole process of how that game played out just didn't make any sense to me at all. Oh, that could be lovely if it sits. That's not terrible.
It's not bad.
So, to answer your question, Robbie, am I happy that Girardi's gone? I'm happy that there's going to be a change. A change needed to happen. The Phillies haven't been... They haven't even made the playoffs, if I'm thinking correctly, since 2011.
Yes.
They won the series in 8. They lost the series.
I was going to say 13 years.
They lost They won the series in 8. They lost the series in 9.
They lost the Yankees, just to let you know.
Thanks.
In
I appreciate that.
In 09.
Wow, this putt's not going to break much.
Hideki Matsui just dominated the world.
Why are we talking about Hideki Matsui?
Because we're talking 2009 World Series. Game 6.
There's no need to talk about this. If that goes in.
Game 6.
Oh,
that's a good putt, though.
Thank you.
That was a good putt.
1-8, lost in 9, lost the LCS in 10, lost the divisional round in 11. Haven't been back since 11. So,
who've been their managers since then?
Oh boy,
do you know?
I
have very minimal.
But you know what? I've got a laptop here.
I'm just intrigued.
So hold on, while you're missing your putt. I think you're not still away here.
Nah.
Phillies managers. What did we do there? 2 points for me. All right. So as we're pulling up MLB.com here. So we had Charlie Manuel from 05 to 13. Gives the Phillies the second World Series of all time.
Do you know I met him?
Did you?
Yeah. So actually, your brother had a baseball dinner.
Okay.
Run by Tom. Obviously.
Yeah, in fact, I think I'm pretty sure I was at that one.
Were you at that one?
Back before I knew you.
Yeah. But he's actually a pretty funny character.
Yes.
Like, funny guy. Like, just a true Southerner that, like, with that
absolutely.
drawl. Like,
And those dinners are good stuff, right? Because that's where I met the Fanatic. I had, like, my deepest personal conversation with the Fanatic one of those nights. Ooh, a little turnsy there.
Snap hook.
Met Mike Schmidt at one of them. Met Larry Boa at one of them. I don't know why we're giving my brother plugs during this podcast, but all right. So, wow, I don't know if I'm going to say I'm a diehard Phillies fan, but I'm pretty good with my Phillies trivia. I would not have exceeded at this list right here. After Charlie Manuel, Ryan Sandberg.
I was going to say Ryan Sandberg was one.
With a 119 and 159 record. Then Pete McCannon.
Would have never got that one.
174 and 238.
And I simply just know him because, like, these guys, because I snapped them on.
And then, what if I told you this guy was sponsored by coconut oil? Would that mean anything to you?
It wouldn't.
Oh, so I'll have to give that backstory too. So Gabe Kapler, in one of his press conferences, talked about the myriad uses of coconut oil.
Really?
I'm 100% serious.
I mean, I believe it. Like, I don't think... But that is very interesting.
Oh, and here we come into the podcast. Hey, this is the Gabe Kapler section of the podcast. Thank you.
That's great.
Yeah, so more than just cooking. Oh, you're struggling here.
I am.
So after Gabe was Joe Girardi. So Gabe was 161 and 163. Girardi 132 and 141, and now Rob Thompson 1-0. I think we're going to win the World Series. We haven't lost under him yet.
Like I said, with a 10-run aggregate. And whatever tonight is. What did you say, 5-2?
Up 5-2 in the seventh last I saw.
So, man, he's 13-run aggregate. Like, he's Hall of Famer.
Why are you talking so much soccer? You're making me sad with that much soccer right now. This is why you wanted to play FIFA, I guess, huh?
I watch random soccer. I do.
And
actually, you know what? I don't know if you've...
Ooh.
That's a tremendous shot. I watched Ted Lasso.
I don't have Apple TV. I haven't watched Ted Lasso.
So I did the free trial, and that's what. I don't have it anymore either. I wasted on the first Yankees game, and now I have nothing.
What are your thoughts on Thursday Night Football being Amazon TV?
I think it's a money maker. That's all it is. I love Al Michaels though. He's one of my all-time favorites.
By the way, I mean that's an interesting topic for us. Is the mix-up in the broadcast crews? Did you hear all the mix-ups we got?
Well, I know we got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman going to
Monday night, right?
Monday night. Yeah,
so Aikman, Buck, Monday. I think Fox is the big loser out of all of this.
Big time.
They're hurting with their crews coming out of this.
Absolutely.
But it's not Michaels and it's
not Collinsworth, right?
No, it's not. See, having Google right here.
No, yeah.
Here, drain your putt, huh?
Oh man, I didn't realize it was me.
Yeah, you're the one wearing green.
I really hate that you gave me like the grayest hair ever, man. Like I know
It's partially accurate.
I know I'm gray, but come on.
I mean, I gave myself a belly that's hanging out over the belt.
I know I'm gray, but man.
You were here when the character was created, weren't you?
That is true. Yeah, no, I was. I didn't think it was that gray.
I mean, I'm going to be classy and remove the pin here. I don't know why you just leave it in like a hooligan.
Well, because I play with Scala, and Scala
That's
has
true.
COVID rules. So
well, I will say Scala has grown up from the COVID rules. He is not banking it off the flag stick as hard as he can and calling it good.
Just absolutely like...
By the way, modified Stableford, I'm up a point.
Or up a point, yes.
$2.
That is true.
Are they like poker chips in the top left there to denote modified Stableford? What's going on there?
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea whatsoever.
Oh.
So what did you think of the Eagles draft, though? Now you're a big football guy as well.
I mean...
Philly guy, I should say.
I'm happy. I am very much of the opinion that if you're Howie Roseman and you're trying to draft receivers, let's go get a known commodity instead of trying to draft one again. I did not need to see another Jalen Reagor come into Eagles camp. Right, I'm happy to bring in a stud and just hope he remains a stud for us. Here's the problem. I don't know if Hurts is going to be able to get him the ball. Right?
That's your biggest problem, I think. Yeah.
Wow. That is the Captain Obvious quote of the week, brought to you by Rob Graham.
Like,
I don't know if having a bad quarterback could be the biggest problem for an NFL team.
Here's my thing with Hurts. That's a great ball, though. Here's my thing with Hurts is I just can't get over that he got benched in a national title game, right? So,
yeah, that's not good.
You know, for Tua.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. I give Nick Saban's a legend for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you do something like that, you're not
good.
Good. Like to me. And then like you go to Oklahoma and you live off of Lincoln Riley's system. Well, I don't think he's great, but like we'll see how he does. That's why he jumped to USC because he's like, I'm gonna dominate the Pac-12 because that conference is awful.
Nope, right through the break. Oh, for birdie. I mean, I'm not saying Eagles fans are the most patient fan base in the NFL, nor should they be. But when there is a clamor for Gardner Minshew the second, when there isn't even a Gardner Minshew the first, I just think that's an amazing stat.
It's so true, though.
I mean,
you know what? I was talking to someone the other day, and the real problem with sports in general is no one has patience anymore. How did I miss that too?
Wow, we are lighting this up.
Yeah.
But I mean, is that just indicative of society? Like, not to try to get too broad or too unfocused here, but
no.
I mean, is it? Are we in social media fantasy sports these days?
I just feel bad because I don't know. Like, I'm a big Duke fan in basketball.
Yeah.
And Coach K, literally, his speech was he thanked like the previous, I guess it was dean or whatever it was of athletics, and it wasn't maybe the AD, and he was like, he had since passed, obviously because Coach K was there for years, but he goes, he was like 19 and like 51 his first couple years, like where most people are like you're fired, you're gone, you don't stand a chance. He goes, this guy gave me a chance to build a culture, to build something. And he goes, he thanked his wife. And I was like, yeah, he goes, nowadays you get canned. You get canned so quick. And there's certain people that, I don't know, like Joe Judge, that guy deserved to get canned. That's a great ball.
Oh, if that sits, I'm going to love it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
What was that about Joe Judge?
Oh, like
he deserved to get canned?
Yeah. Oh, Joe Judge, like, I don't know. He's a guy that just didn't necessarily do it for me as a Giants fan. Like,
I mean, I guess some of the problem is, though, like, when you're talking hundreds of millions of dollars on payroll, NFL, see you later, Jesus, ball. Oh, man. Onto the tee box. That's, that was the most realistic shot I could have hit on that tee.
Yeah, I should have just laid up like I normally would.
But if you're paying hundreds of millions of dollars, yes, you're still making a profit. But you're expecting something.
Yes.
Right? Or if you're, as fans, we're always clamoring for owners to care. We want owners to care. So, shouldn't they be making those changes or, holding coaches accountable for success?
I agree with that. I can't argue that. Like, ultimately, like, wins and losses are all that matters.
Yeah.
I gotta make this putt.
You got to make this putt. When you come out of this putt, I've got a baseball trivia question for you. I promised it before the show, and I'm going to give you a baseball trivia question. I'll warn you in advance. It has a 7-part answer.
A 7-part answer, okay.
The question, Mr. Graham. There are 7 ways to get on base in a baseball game. What are those 7 ways?
All right.
This will carry us for half a hole. This is a topic.
Okay. So, do they count like a double, triple?
Nope.
Just one hit.
A hit is a hit.
So
That
a
is
hit
one.
a hit.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a walk.
That's 2.
We got a hit by pitch.
That's 3.
Okay. I guess, do they consider interference?
Catcher's interference is 4.
Okay.
Oh, get going. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Use it.
What are you at, by the way, points-wise?
I'm 3 better than you right now.
Okay. Let me hit this real quick.
Don't want to put pressure on you.
No.
No.
There it is.
That's lovely. Yeah. So I don't even know what you said at this point. What did you say?
Yeah, I've lost it. So I went, walk,
hit
by pitch.
Yep.
Obviously just a hit.
Yep, that's 3. Catcher's interference, that's 4. 3 more.
Okay. How about like a dead ball where like I hit it, but it hits the runner. I get first, the runner's out. Is that like, is that like considered the interference part?
You know what? I can't rule on that because that would give you one of the other answers, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying though?
I do, but I think the official scoring on that is one of the other 3 ways to get on base.
Okay. So I guess a fielder's choice?
That would be, I'm pretty sure that's a
fielder's
fielder's
choice.
choice.
Is that a fielder's choice?
Pretty sure
I
it's a
think
fielder's
it is,
choice.
100%.
Yeah. It would be the put out goes to the defensive player closest. Wow. Wow.
All right.
You wish you felt this Studley on the course.
Yeah, seriously. Normally I'm like just laying up pretty much.
So you have... Ooh,
so we got 5.
you've got 5.
All right.
Well, don't swing out of your shoes. Nestle. All right.
Oh, man.
You are looking so like my real life playing from the next tee box.
Yeah.
What in the world? What happened here? Here, I'll save you the agony. It was you didn't do a reach on an error.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's dumb. I should have got that.
And drop third strike.
And drop third strike. Okay. I should have got both of those.
Okay, I mean, why are we playing Foliage RS here? What are you doing?
I'm struggling right now.
Wow.
There we go. So they want me to fly.
There you go. I'm feeling so good about the modified Stableford 2 points right now.
Yeah, seriously.
You'd think I would have used the past 6 months, practice a few rounds here, but no. I've got integrity. I didn't want to points up my character.
Yeah, of course.
This is a good lie. I've got to tell you that. Oh, that's an aggressive shot right there.
Dude.
Oh.
That was majestic.
There's a little motion here on this putt.
That's majestic. And you still could beat me on this hole.
Well, I hope so. I'm on in regulation.
It's all about speed. That's a good go.
Oh.
You're away.
Easy.
You're away.
This is no gimme. I'm going to miss this.
I hope you do. Dead in the heart.
Ooh,
Just put
used
pressure on
all of the real estate.
Yeah, hey.
So a par gets me 2 points? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yes.
Wow, just imagine if we got like a birdie. Was that 5?
Probably, actually.
All right, we're going to have to get a birdie around here.
Nah, I'm feeling good now.
All right, so I'll put it back on you, Robbie. So tell me your feeling. Let's see. Do you want to tell me Yankees, Rangers, or New York Football Giants right now?
I'll tell you what, I'm excited about all of them.
Well, I understand. I tried to make it an easy conversation for you.
Giants less so. But at the same time, I think that let's talk about the Giants. I think their draft was as good as it gets. You had a number 5 and a number 7, and I don't think they missed.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. Like when you get a Thibodeau,
yep.
and then you go and get Neal, like Evan Neal from Alabama.
I can't believe Thibodeau fell that far. Why was Thibodeau still on there on the board?
Because a lot of people don't know he's all about his brand and all this, but listen,
guess what? If I was in the age of NIL, I'd be all about my brand too.
Everyone would be about it.
And I actually question people that aren't all about their brand right now.
Yeah, really. Like if you can make some money in college, make some money in college.
You certainly should. Oh, that's lush. I was actually looking at something the other day, Robbie. It was just like a table of the odds of... Oh, come on. Not necessarily the odds. The percentage chance of playing a certain sport in college if you played it in high school. So let's put
under 1%?
They actually went sport by sport.
Okay.
So I don't know what it came. So I remember, like, if you played women's ice hockey in high school, you had a 25% chance of playing women's ice hockey in college. Now, it didn't go through all like the discerning factors about all this, right? Like, it was, you don't know like how many of these athletes like wanted to play or like, oh no, oh boy, wow, I didn't see that coming.
It was not your best.
I didn't think it was going to be that strong. Wow. I mean, I guess it is 55 inches uphill. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. This is a mess. That was better.
That's good leave. I tell the kids all the time. Like, I'm like, listen, go play D3. Go play.
But even that,
just go play ball. Like,
looking at baseball,
of you making it. You know what I mean?
So the stat was, I forget, it was something like 350,000 active high school baseball players or high school seniors in 2021 or something like that. And it was something like 2.1% of them played in D3 baseball. 2% played in D2 and like 1.5% played in D1. So sum it all together, and my math numbers aren't perfect, but sum it all together was something like 7% of high school baseball players played college baseball.
I believe that, though. I actually do. Like, that's an insane stat. Like, but I do believe it.
You got to be kidding me. Oh, shush.
That was the Scala.
That was definitely the Scala. And wait, do I still have 9 points?
I don't think you lose points, really. I think it's just a zero. If you suck that bad, it's just
Wait a
zero.
minute. What?
It's Stableford.
Oh my gosh. Why don't we play this for real?
Like, look, I got a point.
You got 1 point.
Yeah.
All right. I love this game.
Got a point with a bogey. I just three-putted. That's
Hey, you get honors for the first time.
Hey.
Oh. So I got to tell you this. We had a family party here a couple days ago. And I saw one of my aunts that I haven't, one of my wife's aunts that I haven't seen in quite a while. And one of the first things she says, Robbie, is, I saw you doing that podcast. That was hilarious. I watched the whole thing.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, I know our demographic now.
What was your aunt's name?
This is Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, if you're listening, thank
Debbie.
you. Spread the love.
That is awesome.
Oh, get out of the bunker.
That's all we're trying to do. Bring a few people to the table.
What are the odds of me hitting the lip here?
I mean, in real life, 100%. In this game, you'll probably put it close.
I'm going to put it very close. I think in real life I could put it pretty close, too. Oh, that was a pitch shot? That's going to be... Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Little Runsky on it, but these greens are firm.
Backspin.
No, that is a backstop of a green right there.
Oh, okay.
And the greens are a little firm. Could use a little water. I don't know if you're going to put it inside my 5 yards. I say $1 says you don't.
I mean,
I think you have back-to-back shots here.
I'm going to take you on that bet.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, some side action here.
I'm confident.
Just because you're chroma keyed into the fairway. Oh, that is high. Oh, no.
Oh, I don't think
No!
so. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Will
I miss that next putt? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Wow, this thing.
You're going to miss this one.
Oh, this thing's. It's got
Rangers hockey, though. I'll be perfectly honest, I am a fair weather Ranger fan. It's not a fair weather, but I just watch playoff hockey at this point. You know why? Because I live in this area.
Yep.
So I can't even watch Rangers hockey. I guess everyone told me there's a MSG on app that I could watch.
I mean, I could give you grief and be like, if you were a true fan of the sport, Robbie,
100%.
you could pay into it and get NHL TV.
Yeah. You know what? Every year, because I actually do the MLB extra innings
Yeah.
page Verizon Fios. If you can give me less money, that'd be great.
I think we're a little far away from getting sponsored by Verizon Fios.
But and actually, it's really it's a terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what you were aiming at.
I don't know. That was a terrible.
I mean, I
putt.
say this as I'm going to miss this puck because I'm going to push it outside
No way
the hole.
you missed this putt. Oh,
Thanks.
man.
I still away.
Wow, you're still away. That's impressive.
Woo.
Wow. All right, left edge, huh? Left edge.
Hey, I got a point.
Hey,
Got a point. So you're saying there's a chance.
now you got me like nervous.
Well, you should be nervous. High pressure stakes here. Good putt.
Boom, dead in the heart.
Oh,
Still
you're
down
catching
one.
up.
But
Catching
yeah,
up, though.
I told you, I was starting to feel it.
I've only got a net of plus $1 right now.
That's it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just gotta put it probably like 5 inches inside of that ball.
It's garbage.
Uh,
You can't get in trouble on this hole. The 5 mile an hour wind is going to push this back. You're betting on. Oh! I didn't realize you were playing a power fade.
light.
Oh my word!
I'm
All of
grooving.
286 though.
I'm grooving. Yeah, well, I mean, if I hit 286 off the real tee, I'd be stoked. I'm probably in like the 230.
Oh, look at that
Lucky.
power
That's
draw.
a really good draw.
What? It's teasing me with the camera shot.
How was the confirmation, by the way?
Oh my gosh! Confirmation was rumor has it was phenomenal. When you have a 3-year-old trying to go to confirmation, he doesn't necessarily want to sit very well.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, does a 43-year-old want to sit like in a confirmation? In all fairness, you know.
Go ball. Go ball.
I respect the hell out of that, though.
Oh. That is going to be a not fun shot coming up. I tell you what, this course is a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
You got a big green check mark for getting a fairway in regulation. Congratulations. No, so confirmation, I mean, it was good. You got my 13-year-old, we got him the 5'9" to 5'10" robe for confirmation. And we saw a lot of ankle, shall we say.
Okay.
So
okay.
I guess I'm not entirely shocked that he is a tall man.
I mean,
but,
I wouldn't be shocked at all. Like, that's great.
But no, he's phenomenal. The kids, I couldn't be more happy with all the kids, all 6 of them. Oh,
Wow.
Ooh.
All right. You just brought it right there. That's a tap in.
wow. Nah, we've seen my putting.
I mean, that's very true.
I mean, I'd be worried about those red lines on the right side there if I were you.
Right.
They're definitely going to come into play.
Yes, I'm gonna roll this in. Watch this.
You're going to roll this in. He's calling a shot. You just knocked it 5 feet past. Ooh.
I was about to give it a fist bump.
It would have been a well-earned fist pump.
Yeah.
I did it. Ooh.
You almost did. You roll that past, yeah, that's gone.
Yep. Wow. I feel good about this now. Hit the pin. I saw that.
Yeah. I drilled the hell out of that. Yeah. No, I didn't cheat myself.
All right, you're at 11 points. I should be
You should
at.
be at 12.
I should be at 12.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. This one seems a little more open.
So how did youth baseball end up for you? You know, if you're going to go confirmation on me, I'm going to return the favor.
Yeah, no, youth baseball was good, man. We're about to get into All-Stars.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Rowan's team was pretty stacked, coach pitch, you know.
Oh, no.
I was throwing some cutters.
Get over there.
Some
Get over
sliders.
there. I mean, how old is Rowan now?
No, Rowan's 5. He looks like he's 25. Rowan, I also played Rowan.
Does he have gray hair like you?
I mean, he's probably going to eventually, but now Rowan, literally, I brought him up to Robbie's team a couple times. Robbie's team was a little less good kids, you know, for the most part.
Okay.
But just not very good. It was kind of rough. We also, you know, played like Sunnybray and teams like that, like
Okay.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
And I just think like I don't know if we were necessarily ready for that personally.
Are Hamilton parents still the gracious and enduring sports fans that I've always known them to be?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got to give a story. I'm umpiring Little League.
I can see it.
This
This is going already.
So I'm relatively fresh out of college, or I'm probably still in college. right? My playing days were over, so I'm umpiring, trying to make a few bucks. So I'm literally at, it's not Switlick. What's that right there? Like in Yardville.
Yeah, Switlick Park.
Yeah, Switlick.
Yeah, Switlick.
And I remember I've got like 3 games coming up. If that sticks, that's delightful. Ooh.
Still pretty good.
I've got 3 games. Doing the first game. I don't think it's playoffs. I don't think it's anything too terribly serious. All I remember, ooh.
I got lucky.
I think it was like runner on second base, ball to the outfield, runner's coming home. The runner couldn't have been more than like 4'6" and 65 pounds. I mean, this was a tiny kid rounding the base.
Of course.
He slides, catcher blocks the plate. He doesn't get within, I'd say, 1.5 feet of home plate. Show me the ball, you're out. Done. I mean, no question. To me, it was the simplest call that you could make.
And parents went nuts.
Well, the kid gets up and curses me out.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are these kids?
11, 12, something like that. Oh. So I gave him the side eye. I'm like, you'd better walk away now.
Yeah.
Right. So it was the third out of the inning. Third base coach comes down and is basically saying like, well, can you tell me why he was out? I'm like, yeah, it's real simple. He never touched home plate. Like that's one of the rules for scoring.
Pretty cut and dry. Yeah. You have to touch home plate.
So I'm explaining to, I think we're tied up now, by the way. Yeah.
All tied up, all right.
So I'm explaining to the third base coach, and the first base coach hears me. Sprints, beeline, to go chest to chest with me. Now, mind you, for those who, I can't imagine there's anybody watching this that don't know me. I'm 6'6". At the time, 240, 245 pounds, wearing my chest protector. I don't want to say I'm an intimidating sight, but I don't know.
I wouldn't mess with you.
I don't know how many guys want to go chest to chest with me in this kind of situation. He is screaming his head off at me, thinking that somehow the fact that I said he didn't touch home plate was the deciding factor. This is what set him off. I'm like, sir, you were 60 feet away. I was less than 60 inches away. I can assure you, he did not touch home plate. And like Hamilton cops had to come and get involved.
Really?
Yeah, they had to like step on the field and like, you know, they didn't like kick him out of the game. I didn't kick him out of the game. He didn't make contact with me. But I was like, this is ridiculous.
But he just lost it.
He just lost his mind.
He just lost it.
Oh.
I'll tell you, some parents, no, it's a different world.
I mean, I didn't umpire for long, right? Because I got into the corporate world pretty quickly after that, and you know, 9 to 5 gets in the way of umpiring. I do have a couple good stories though. Ooh. So, for example, I'm umpiring at Princeton Day School. You ever play Princeton Day?
Nah, Princeton Day came to us back in the day. But I know the school.
Oh no, come around.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh wow, you did that far too.
Oh, just don't be behind the tree. I'm gonna love it. Oh, here's the problem. I'm not necessarily like I'm Burlington County guy. I'm not Mercer County, and so I get it on my assignment sheet that I'm at Princeton. So I show up at Princeton High School for a 3:30 game, and I see 2 guys on the crew there. I'm like, oh gosh, did the assigner mess up? What happened here? And I say something about a 4:00 game. They're like, nah, 4:00, that's Princeton Day. Princeton Day is the only one that does 4:00 games. I'm like, all right, I guess I got to get to Princeton Day School. Don't have any idea where it is. I'm going as fast as I can to get there. I show up in the bottom of the first inning. Not my finest moment.
Okay.
But I got there as quickly as I could. My partner understood. I get out there. Oh, baby.
Really, really, really.
Oh, baby.
That's birdie.
So both coaches give me a little bit of side eye as I run out there, but I did the best I could. We're probably the 3rd or 4th inning now. You know, I'm in the field, obviously, because my partner was there all geared up. And I'm in the B slot, right? You know, back behind second base, or back behind the mound. There's a bunt. Play at first base. Punch a kid out. He was out. No questions asked.
Yeah.
First base coach looks at me. That call's egregious, Blue. That call's absolutely egregious. I look at him like, sir, I didn't bring my thesaurus with me. Was that a compliment or a complaint?
That's
I'm like,
good
I'm like,
comment.
clearly we're at Princeton Day School. Like, I don't even know what you said to me.
Sir, you're using big words. I went to Northern Burlington.
Hey, let's not bring Northern Burlington in the conversation here. I mean, he ended up getting a good laugh out of my reaction, but it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like, why? Like, why?
Oh, piped it. So then my only other good story that I think I can share here. I'm doing a JV game. I forget. It was Princeton, Nottingham, or something like that. And I'm working with one of my class. And so this is my first year out of umpiring school. That's going to hurt. That hurts. First year out of umpiring school. I'm with one of my classmates. And I guess I had, I guess I looked old. Even back then. Right? I've just given into the fact that I look old now. So I'm playing in the field. My partner's behind home plate. My partner is easily 20 years older than me. Like, easy. And swinging bunt kind of situation, shall we say. And I'm in the A slot behind first base. Right-handed batter, cues it off the end of the bat. It is clearly appearing to go foul. I understand this. I also understand if it goes foul in front of the bag, it's not my call. If it goes foul after the bag, it's my call.
Your call, yeah.
It is rolling. Therefore, it's not going to be my call. Right? It's either fair ball or foul ball.
That's it.
And your other situations to know is there are 2 outs and the tying run on third base, I'm pretty sure. Ball clearly is about to go foul. Hits the inside front corner of the first base bag before skipping straight to the right into foul territory. First baseman picks it up, steps on the bag. Easiest play a first baseman's ever made in his life.
Yeah.
However, the home plate umpire had jumped up and yelled, foul ball.
Foul ball.
Screamed it authoritatively.
So it's dead.
Play's
Nothing
dead.
you can do about it.
Nothing
It's
that can be
dead.
done. And this
I
is,
mean, as a coach, I would kind of lose it. Not really.
and so the defensive coach loses.
Oh,
That might have helped.
That really did help.
Defensive coach not pleased about this. And again, part of the training that I was given was you don't get involved in an argument until either the coach or the umpire asks you for help. Right? You're not going to make like a 2-on-1 situation. Bring it back. Bring it back.
No, of course.
So I'm just standing there, kind of hands in my pocket, just waiting for something because I know I'm going to get beckoned. And I get beckoned, and it's like, sir, that was clearly a fair ball. He's like, we need to appeal to you. I'm like, so I stroll on in. I was like, you can appeal to me all you like, sir. Please do. He's like, then we want to appeal. That was a fair ball. I looked at him. I was like, sir, I know it was a fair ball. Your batter knows it was a fair ball. Your first baseman knows it was a fair ball. Unfortunately, the home plate umpire, who is 90 feet away, and I have my arm around him at the time, like I'm not selling him out.
Yeah, of course.
Like, unfortunately, the home plate umpire thought, he anticipated the play, and he thought
it was a foul ball?
He thought it was a foul ball. So he called foul ball.
There's nothing you can
And
do.
guess what happens? That ball is a foul ball.
Absolutely.
There's absolutely nothing that I can do to change the fact that the incorrect call was made.
I respect, honestly, like, one of my biggest things, like, because I umpire a little bit, I've reffed recreational basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I love when someone just comes, like, I had a referee in basketball this year just came up to me and goes, I go, Coach, yo, what do you, like, that's wrong. Like, and he comes up to me and he goes, I kicked it. And I go, all right, man, yeah, we're over and done with it. It's human error.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you going to do? Like, there's nothing we can do about that. All right.
I completely agree.
Like, I'm upset, but we're also struggling to get wins. I was just looking for anything.
That was a slicer right there.
That was a big putt by me.
Is that a birdie? That was a birdie.
That was a birdie.
Wow.
That was huge.
There's a birdie right back at you, though. Pretty sure. No, it's just a...
Just a par.
Oh, that's just print news.
Ugh.
Anybody knows Birdcage knows that quote. So here's what I'll respect. I'll respect human error.
Absolutely.
And I'll respect somebody admitting to human error. What I won't respect is a complete... Oh, I'll respect the putter off the tee.
I was hoping I'd get it a little farther off the tee.
What I won't respect is somebody that completely does not understand the rules and is getting paid to be the umpire or the
I agree
coach.
with that 100%.
So and that's not even the situation I'm talking about. My partner just messed up.
You're going to kick it sometimes. Absolutely, you're going to make it. Like you said, human error.
So my daughter was in 6th grade this year playing girls rec basketball. How did you outdrive me by that much? I thought I piped that.
You clearly didn't have a driver.
Oh, it's probably true.
That's probably what it was.
Okay, that's fair.
I would think.
That's fair. A downhill 6 feet. So we're gonna let's play in the center of the green. Let's play smart golf. Nope. Stay in bounds.
Oh, get out of bounds.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit a flop shot coming up. So we're playing rec basketball, and I'm always the dad wants to get a little bit involved. I'll sit at the scorer's table. I'll do book. Like I'll get involved in some way or another. So I'm doing scoreboard, and
that would have been legendary, by the way.
Wow, good ball.
I'm good.
Good ball.
I'm good.
I hope I hold this out.
On you.
I hope I hold this out.
If you drain this, it would be legendary. It would be. And it'd also be like super pissed. That's a great go at it.
Need a little bit more.
A little roll out of it. Still a great shot.
Thank you. So we're playing 6th grade rec basketball. I'm at the scorer's table. And these games are like 15-13, playing 40 minutes, right? Like I'm not expecting a barn burner.
No.
And so first possession, first, second, third, something like that, jump ball. Okay. Let's go the other way. All right. I didn't pay attention to the jump ball. I wasn't keeping the arrow on the scoreboard, but I was like, I'll put the arrow on the scoreboard now, no problem. So we were on offense when the jump ball happened. So we go down on defense, we hold, we come back down on offense again. Held ball again. Just go the other way. Like, wait a sec. No, we just went the other way. It should maintain this way. And we do it a third time. Let's go the other way.
No way. They messed up 3 times in a row?
I'm just like...
Normally they use like, a lot of the refs will use like the chip in the pocket or...
Yep.
So you just...
Oh, no. Let's regroup.
Yeah.
So, now, I had worked with one of the guys before, and he might have been even like a former Major League Baseball player. Like, I think he told me he was on like the 1980 Phillies team.
Really?
Yeah. So he's a baseball guy through and through, and like basketball is having a hard time getting refs, so...
They are very...
He came out, like, I respect it. He came out and was trying to help out a little bit. This other guy I'd never worked with before. Go! Oh no. Ugh. Well, we get to flop it again.
Where do you play?
I mean, this was Northern Burlington stuff.
Okay.
So, like, I think this game was at North Hanover High School or North Hanover Elementary School. So I actually stand up after the third one. I'm like, sir, a jump ball, it's alternating possession. He's like, no, sir, it's the other way. I was like, but no, that's not the rules of basketball. He's like, this is what I know. This is what I've been taught. So after the first quarter's done, I'm like, guys, come here. I'm trying to like show off some authority as a dad watching the game. And I'm like, guys, like you're getting paid for this. You need to know the basics of basketball in order to be umpiring and officiating these girls. This is a learning league. You are not helping these girls learn when you don't even know the rules.
Of course.
I was like, here's what you do. Do you have a cell phone? And exactly your idea of the chip. I was like, here, look at the scorer's bench for me. This is blue. This is white. Put your cell phone in your left pocket. That means the next jump ball is blues.
Move it over to the right pocket.
Then you move it over to the right pocket. And he's like, oh my God, nobody's ever taught me that. That was great.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just like, well, I mean, I'm happy to help.
Are these just rec guys or like actual, like real, like...
I think they were just rec guys.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
So they were like were they kids? They
No.
weren't kids though.
They were like in their 50s.
All right, so yeah, no, that's bad though. Good luck coming back.
Thank you. And
But
so
yeah, no, it's the basic thing. Like you just throw the chip in your pocket.
yeah, so it got worse though at the end of the game, and like I actually lost my cool completely. You're 2 points up on me right now. I'm not happy about this.
Yeah. Just trying to lay low and keep talking about.
Seriously, I am getting
so,
fired up about my umpiring
yeah,
stories.
exactly. So just trying to lay low.
They were not good at calling fouls. Like period, not good at calling fouls, and they were just it was an NBA game where they were just letting them play. And
This is running clock and everything.
no, I mean, well,
For the most part, like running clock until the
Up in-
final 2 minutes or whatever.
something like that, yeah.
Okay. Typical rec basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, I have to go with the pin here to get my strokes back. And I push it, but that should be center of
That's
the green.
actually really, really good shot though.
I'll take it. So Julia's team has the ball, going down floor, down like a point or two, something like that. Trying to go for a jump shot, gets absolutely just walloped across the face by the defender. Defender has the ball, hands it to the girl that got fouled.
Like blatantly knows.
Blatantly
I just fouled
knows.
you.
Yeah. Ref says, no, your ball, go the other way.
That's the best part about girls, actually. They are like, I'm sorry.
And like actually, excuse me, she ended up standing out of bounds, holding the ball, saying, here you go, it's your ball. Ref's like, no, go the other way. I'm like, hold on. Like, I actually hit the horn on the scoreboard. I was like, no, stop this. Come here. I stopped the clock. It's like, I refuse.
You lost it.
I lost. I was like, sir, not only did she foul her, but she's standing out of bounds holding the ball. That at least means it's Blue's ball. You can't tell me.
Correct your call at that point. Like, you can. Especially in rec basketball.
But it was just embarrassing. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're struggling for refs. Refs, umps, anything. Like football officials, like they can't find anyone.
Ooh.
That's a great play though. A few years back, I was doing. I actually did chains
Yep.
at a couple football games. It's a terrible play.
Yeah, you keep going there, buddy. I mean, I got more involved in youth football this year, nice putt,
Thanks.
than I ever have. Calvin played over with Northern.
Okay.
He played basically anything they needed him to play. Right? I mean, by the way, just odd assessment. So I think it was like the 140-pound weight class, something like that.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Truthfully, no. Like, you got to be 140 and below is what I
To
thought.
do what?
To play?
To play a skill position. You could weigh in at 250 and play the line.
Offensive line?
Anything.
Defensive line?
Both.
No way.
Yes way. There was no weight restriction on the
Wait.
line.
Seriously?
Dead serious. So it was, you had to show up for weigh-in. If you weighed above 140, you had a chance to come back and re-weigh 5 days later. If you were still heavy, they put a green sticker on your helmet. The green sticker said you had to be on the line between the tackles.
Really?
Really.
That's nuts. I did not know that. So you could be 200, 220
Yep.
on the line just dominating people,
Yep.
which you should be.
Oh, why are you pushing the ball? Cart path. Ooh, that brown shoe is going to be tough right there. Yeah, so that blew my mind. And so this is Calvin's first time playing football, first time going out doing anything. And, a little block ski
right
there.
with you.
Oh, yeah, you wave that shot down.
I'm waving that like I'm excited.
One thing I learned, football spikes are not for everybody. And I guess what I mean by that is Calvin looked like he was crippled for the first week of football practice. It was just like causing cramps in his feet.
Really?
Like they were trying to run distance. He literally crawled because he was not going to give up, but he couldn't put any weight on his feet.
What was it like the high tops, like because they want ankle support? Like
I don't know if it was like I'm getting good at these flop shots. Yeah, it was just causing like cramping and pain and swelling in his feet, and it took him like 3-4 weeks, and then he was fine. But until he was fine, like it was hurting him just to walk around the house.
Really?
Like he was icing his feet 2-3 times a day, just getting used to football. And they were as a 13-year-old, as a 12-year-old, he was practicing 5 times a week. They were Monday to Friday.
So much.
This putt is scaring me in how little it's going to do. And I pushed it. Ooh. Give me my 1 point par. Oh, my 2 point par, excuse me. Oh. This is to remain tied. We are tied.
Tied up.
All tied up, baby.
All tied
This
up.
is the closest matchup we've had so far in 3 or 4 rounds of PlayNice.
I agree.
And we couldn't be more all across the board on conversation topics too, which is kind of enjoyable.
I agree. I'm having a great time.
Oh, I'm going to try to land it right here on this little shelf and try to have it trickle down. As John would say, matricle it down to the green.
He would.
That could do exactly what I
really
wanted
good.
it to do.
That could be really good.
Okay. It didn't hit the shelf, but I'm okay with the result.
That's a ball and a half. All right.
Well, I mean, I kind of showed you the secret sauce there. You might fly the green. Yeah, baby. So I'm also thrilled to say I've got paperwork sitting in my email right now where we, as homeschoolers, will still be allowed to sign up and play, or at least try out for sports with the high school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not all high schools are built the same way in that. The NJSIAA.
So Northern will allow you, or just
Northern would not allow. Bordentown will.
So you're gonna play in Bordentown?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
that's really cool, actually.
So Calvin is signing up for freshman football. That's a birdie, baby.
That's a big putt.
That is a birdie. Give me my 3 points, or however many it is. Is that a 1 point lead for me right now?
I think so.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, what are we through? 16?
16.
All right. This got real.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Here it is.
Oh, no.
That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, with these clubs uphill, we weren't getting there.
No. Oh, no.
595.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, put it in the tree. Start in the trees.
Watch this.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm watching
start
this.
in the trees.
I'm watching.
Just baby fade.
Oh.
Let it come around.
I still outdrove you. Pretty sure you're
Yeah,
up.
Of course. When you hit it that short, it's fine.
When you hit it that short, that's fine. Use the putter. So yeah, he'll not only will he be trying out for football, Julia's going to be trying out for middle school soccer. Ooh, did that hit a rock?
Yeah, that was not my best.
Nope.
So she could play middle school soccer in Bordentown.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's really cool, actually.
Oh, this is going to be ugly. Oh boy, no, I can't. I this isn't going to get there. Gregory, what are we doing?
Oof.
What are we doing? We're collapsing here on the 17th. I just got to hope you go in the beach here or in the grandstands. See, you're hearing this, and you're just going center of the green.
Center cut.
Center cut. That's a little knockdown hybrid. Oh, that's luscious. And that was your third shot, right?
That was third shot. Yeah.
All right, got to put this close. I think I might.
Let me ask you, your one Philly sports team that you want to see like win next. I know like the Eagles just got lucky a couple years ago. Nah, I shouldn't say that.
No.
But the Philly sports team most dear to your heart that you want to see win. It's so hard for me to watch Flyers games right now just to have the time to do it, but I would love to see the Flyers. Flyers?
Yeah. I mean, they've not won in my lifetime.
That's a good shot, by the way.
Thank you. Flyers last won in 74, pretty sure, 73, 74.
It's been that long.
Yeah. Sixers won in 83 just before I was born. Are you kidding me?
Boom.
Oh, that's going to hurt tremendously.
Boom.
That is a big swing right there.
Boom.
No, we don't have a replay. We're doing the replay?
I'm going to show it.
I think I hit a button. Oh, no.
I don't know if I... Look at this, though.
How is there not like a tracer on that?
Look at this.
You still left the flag in.
I left the flag in. Always leave the flag in.
I'm still disappointed in that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so that was your birdie 4. This is my 6. Okay.
Yeah, we got a ball game.
So
that was good.
What are you, by 1?
Yeah, up by 1.
You by 1?
I would think. Right, I get 3. You got 1.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So plus your $1 on the side bet.
That's
so you're up
yeah.
$3 right now. What in the world are we looking at? Wow. I could, with my block left going on here. I hope you hit it into that face somehow. You didn't. That sounded like you hit it off the hosel.
It did.
Like, that sounded like 2 quarters were thrown together.
I agree with that.
All right, here we go. There it is.
That ball smoked.
That ball felt good.
Smoked.
That felt good.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. I think that grandstand back there is looking quite inviting for you. Have you ever had this many people watching one of your shots, even in a video game?
No. Never.
The Stableford bringing out the crowd.
Hit someone's shin, and hopefully it's going to keep me in the game.
Mr. Gilmore made that shot no more than 30 minutes ago.
Guns don't kill people. I kill people.
Wow. Can't make a decision here.
I am.
Big pressure shot.
I'm caught in between, but you know what?
I'm predicting that ball is short significantly.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. I have to go pin hunting here. See, it's 12 feet uphill. So, we got to add that little bit of club here. Oh, whoa. A little bit of club.
Aggressive. It's aggressive.
See, I'm thinking this is the shot right here.
So will you see a Flyers...
Why did that go... Oh, no.
Will you see a Flyers championship in your lifetime?
Yes. I say that very aggressively, but I
you
hope.
ever go like to down to Voorhees where they practice?
I've not been down to Voorhees.
It was pretty cool.
That's got to run. Wow. If from a pro sports perspective, games I've seen in person, I think it's Flyers, then Phillies, then Sixers, and the Eagles pull up a big goose egg.
What's the best game you've ever seen?
Ooh. I can tell you the worst game I've ever seen.
All right, hit me with Cowboys smoking them?
No.
Okay.
Worst game I ever saw in person. 2006. Flyers Sabres, Game 7. Allow me to tell you why this was the worst. Number one, I bought my tickets off of eBay. And apparently, I failed to take notice on which game the tickets I bought were for. Game 5 was a phenomenal double OT thriller that the Flyers won. That's what I should have been at. Instead, I show up to Game 7. My tickets won't scan because they were for the wrong game.
That's tremendous.
I go to the box office because I took a buddy with me. I'm embarrassed as anything. By the way, you just won as I'm telling the most embarrassing
I
sports
did,
story.
yeah.
And I'm like, you got to get me in the building. There's got to be 2 tickets somewhere. They're like, sir, the only 2 tickets that we have together are row 1 center ice. It's like, cool, done. No problem. Sign me up. So I drop like an additional $1.50 a ticket or something like that. I am right behind the bench
That's pretty cool, though.
to see them lose 7-1. Oh my gosh, Robbie, I owe you $7 after this modified Stableford collapse. That's brutal. But I mean, we were all over the board. We almost hit it exactly 1 hour, by the way. I think that's a phenomenal round of golf.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can keep Aunt Debbie listening to this for an hour, I think we did a pretty good job here.
That's it.
I mean, like I said when we kicked things off.
We talked about life tonight.
By the way, you know why you won? Let's check that fairways and regulation stat right there.
That's me in real life.
No, you're hitting 42%. You're hitting 42%.
Absolutely. I'm probably hitting like 75%. It's the whole thing. The iron shots will get me.
Well, your GUR was amazing. You hit 5 out of every 9 greens. You hit. By the way, is that good nerddom right there that I could tell you that you hit 10 out of 18 greens based on 55.56%?
That's actually pretty impressive.
I knew that was 5 over 9 repeating. Oh my gosh. Putts per hole, we were pretty tight. But I hit no fairways.
I would take a +4 any day of the week.
Yeah. I'd take that +7 all day, every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. But Robbie, let's wrap this up. I know we are not going to wait 6 months before we do this again.
Absolutely
This has been a blast. We are going to mix up the sport next time. Might be hockey, might be football, might be basketball, might be baseball, might be handball or cricket.
Hey,
right?
whatever you want. Let's do something.
And every now and then we're going to throw in a non-sports game, and it's just going to be like a Robbie Reacts kind of session.
I don't even know what's going on.
Exactly.
Right now,
but that's going to be the fun of it.
But I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
Because you're going to see my reaction.
All right, guys. So for Greg Nice, Robbie Graham, this has been PlayNice. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.